Today we're going to, identify the count nouns and non-count nouns, countable and non-countable nouns. Also, we are going to talk about the quantifiers, expressions of the quantity. Also, we are going to use words related or connected with money, shopping habits, and the prices. Recognize words connected with money and shopping. Practice using shopping terms and, write or complete the conversation about shopping situation. Okay, so again, we are going to talk about, the count and non-count nouns, expressions of a quantity or quantifiers using some, any, no, words connected with money, shopping habits, and, prices. Let's start with the first point about, the countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Look at these pictures. Now, what do you think the first one is? It is a picture of what? Nordin?
Books.
Good, books. What about the second? Dia?
Rice.
Good, it is a picture of rice. Next. Adnan?
Chairs and cabinets.
Chairs, another, or we can say
Furniture.
good, furniture. Furniture. Now, what about here? Yes, Ahmed Harani?
Yes, Mr.
What is the picture here?
Mr. Is the picture of the apple with the cup or
just the cup?
Cup. Yes.
A cup.
Or
Good.
mug.
A cup. Good. Mazen.
Apple.
Malik. Yes.
Apple cup.
Yes, an apple. Good. An apple. What about the next? We chose. Yes, Anwar. Anwar.
Okay. Yes. This is water.
Water. Good. And the last?
Ice.
Or I think it is not ice, it is
sugar.
Sugar. Good. Sugar.
Cubes of sugar.
It's cubes of sugar, but in general it is sugar. You realize that these are what? These are nouns. And you realize that some of these nouns are what? Countable or count nouns, which take S. Others are what? Non-count nouns. So here we can classify these nouns into two categories. Count nouns and non-count nouns. Like a cup, an apple, or an orange. Books. About, the non-count nouns, like, furniture. Furniture is a non-count noun. Rice, sugar, water. So here we have countable nouns and non-countable, non-count nouns. Uncountable nouns. A cup, cups. An orange, oranges. A book, books. But you realize here the non-count noun do not take what? S. They have what? One form. These nouns, just have one form. Okay, look at, the rules. I think all of you know the rules. Count nouns always what? Singular and plural. Like, cup, a cup, cups. A book, books. Car, cars. We use a, an with singular, like a book, an orange, and s if you want to make it plural, like oranges, cups. Also, we use the definite article the. We can use the book, the books, etc. about, the non-count nouns, these kinds of nouns just have one form. Non-count nouns have one form. Water, water. There's no singular, there's no plural, there's no s, etc. Also, we cannot use what? A or an with uncountable nouns. We cannot say, a water or waters. We can use the with the non-count nouns. Is it clear? So this is about, the first structure. Look here, we have non-count nouns. These are the non-count nouns. The first group, food and drink, butter, bread, sugar, etc. Activities also, they are considered non-count nouns. Soccer, football, music, research, work, etc. Yes. Abstract nouns. In other words, nouns, we cannot touch them, like beauty, anger, advice, happiness. These are called abstract nouns. The words which are related to the weather also, rain, snow, thunder, these are always what? Non-count nouns. Gases, air, smoke, steam, nitrogen, oxygen, etc. The collection of things like luggage, clothing, furniture, etc. So these nouns are what? Non-count nouns. And, materials and substances like, cement, concrete, cotton, gold, silver, etc. Okay. Now, look at your student's book on page 30. Who can read the explanation?
Yeah.
Yes, Adnan, read, please.
Count non-count nouns. Count nouns name things that you can count. 1 Saudi riyal, 2 Saudi riyals, etc. They have singular and plural forms.
Good.
Complete. Okay. Singular count nouns, a coin, a wish, a prize. Plural count nouns, 2 coins, 3 wishes, 4 prizes. Non-count nouns name things you can't count. Money, news, information, advice, rice, tea. They don't use
They
a,
not
a,
use
a and an. They don't have plural forms.
Thank you. So I think, the idea is very clear to you. Look here. Okay. Count and non-count nouns, the same idea, can be used in plural form. This is about the countable nouns, usually with an S. Can be used with definite articles the, indefinite articles or an. Look at the examples. Paul bought a key at the store. The students went, etc. Non-count nouns, I think we talked about them, usually cannot be expressed in a plural form. We cannot say waters, cannot be used with an. We cannot say water, an oil. Can be used with the article the. Cannot be used with an or a. I listen to music, not a music. Okay. We will talk about the workbook. Let's move to the next point, which is about the expressions of a quantity. The expressions of a quantity. Now here we have some, any, and no. Look at the examples. Who can read? Who can read the examples?
Can I
Yeah,
read?
read.
Can I read?
Yes. Anwar.
He needs some stamps. He doesn't
realize
need any.
This sentence is affirmative, yes.
He doesn't need any books.
We have negative and we use any. Yes.
Do you have any coffee left?
Good. Here we have a question.
And
the last,
there is no book on the table.
there's no book on the table. You realize here we use no with affirmative sentence to give what? A negative meaning. Okay, who can read the explanation here? Ahmed Horani, read this, the explanation in the box here. Expressions of a quantity.
Yes, Mister. Expressions of quantity. Some, any, no. Use some in affirmative statements. Use any in negative statements and in questions. Use some or any with non-count nouns and with plural nouns.
Good, thank you very much. Look at the examples. So we use some with affirmative sentences. Look here, there is some pollution. There are some sports facilities with affirmative sentences with plural countable noun and uncountable nouns. Also, we use any in negative, and questions. Is there any pollution? Are there any sport facilities? The same with uncountable nouns and with the plural nouns. Here we have no, we use no with affirmative sentences to give a negative meaning. Again, we use no with non-count and the plural nouns in affirmative sentences. If you want to give what a negative meaning, we can use no with uncountable nouns and plural countable nouns. Look at the example. There is no crime. The sentence is affirmative, but the meaning is what? Negative. It means there isn't any crime. There are no recycling facilities. It means what? There aren't any recycling facilities. It means here what? Negative meaning. Okay. Again, here we call these, the expressions of a quantity, we call them what? Quantifiers. Quantifiers, we have any, and no. Any, again, used with questions and negative, with uncountable nouns and, plural countable nouns. Plural nouns. Some is used with what? Affirmative sentences. Also, we can use some with what? Offers and requests. Like, would you like some
Can I
coffee?
have some tea?
Can I have some tea? This is what? This is a request or an offer. No, again, no used with affirmative sentence to give a negative meaning. There is no milk here, I will buy. There are no books on the table. So the sentence is what? Affirmative, but the meaning, when we use no, the meaning will be negative. Affirmative and with negative meaning.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
Any in negative is same, no?
Yes. Any.
We can write both.
Any is, look here. Any is used with what? With the questions and negative. Look here. The negative is what? Must have negative. There isn't any pollution. There aren't any. So any is used with negative and it is used with what? Any. Okay? Is used with a question. Sorry. Okay, let's move to the the workbook. I think later on we will talk about the workbook. Look at your books on page 30. We need someone to read. Read the description of a city and circle the quantifiers. Are you here, Zain? Zain?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Zain.
Yes, my microphone takes a bit to work. Do I read?
Yes, go ahead.
My family moved to this city when I was 10 years old. However, I don't like living here and I wish we could move. There's too much traffic and air pollution. There's a lot of garbage on the streets. There are no recycling facilities and there isn't anywhere to play sport either. I suppose there's some good public transportation, but there isn't a subway system. There are some good schools, but they are very old. And there are no libraries and there isn't even a bookstore downtown. There's a big supermarket near my house, but my mother complains that it's very expensive. The roads aren't very good and there's nowhere to ride my bike. I wish we hadn't moved here. I wish I lived somewhere else.
Thank you very much. So here we, circle the quantifiers in, this paragraph. No, there are no recycling facilities. There is some, but there isn't a, and so on. Try to circle them quickly, please, and move to the next page. Let's move to page 31, talking about, the wares which are connected to money and shopping habits and, prices. Okay. Now here we have wares which are connected with money, shopping habits, and the prices. Some words that, yes, read, Adnan.
Some words that we commonly use when we talk about shopping habits and shopping habits and prices are
About the items.
sweater, pants, thobe, sandals, bracelet, dress, shoes, material like wool, 50% cotton and 50% polyester, cotton, leather, gold, silver, size small, medium, large, price 30 riyals, SAR 209, SAR 150, $125, SAR 720, a 20% discount.
Good, thank you very much. Now here we have a brief conversation. We are going together to read. We need two of you to read the conversation. Who wants to share?
Right?
We
Can I
need
read?
Asaf. Are you here, Asaf? Ali Shurman.
Yes, I'm here.
Please. Asaf. Ali.
Yes, mister.
Who wants to read with Ali? Let me choose.
Can I?
Let me choose Ibrahim Mansour. Yalla.
Yes, mister. Should I start
Yes.
first?
Yeah.
Can I help you, sir? What size are you? Should I read this?
Yeah. Can I help you, sir? So you will reply to him. Yes, please. I'm looking for a thought. Yeah.
Okay. Can I help you, sir?
Yes, please. I'm looking for a thought.
What size are you?
I like to try on a medium.
Are these pants cotton?
They are made from wool.
Excuse me. How much is this sweater?
It's $95, sir.
How much are these leather sandals?
We have a 15% discount on those. They are 110 riyals.
Can I see the gold bracelet?
Yes, of course. Here you are.
How would you like to pay?
I'd rather pay in cash or by credit card.
Good. Thank you very much. So you realize here these words in our conversation. Now move before. Look at here the words which are related to the items, material, size. Here we have three sizes: small, medium, large, etc. And the prices. These are the words that we use with shopping. Okay, now let's move to exercise C. We are going to read the conversation. Okay, then we will to complete with the bold vocabulary from the previous, exercise from above. Okay, I think it is easy for you to complete these sentences. Who wants to continue? The first one, Nurdin.
Okay. Shop assistant. Can I help you, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Complete.
Adnan.
Yes, please. I'm looking for a sweater. Yeah.
Good. Yes, please. I'm looking for a sweater for my nephew. Who wants to continue?
Can I?
Yes, Hamza, can you
Yes,
complete,
teacher.
Hamza? Yes. What? Asking about the size.
What size What size is he?
Good. What size is he? Yes. Who wants to continue?
Can I?
Can
Yes.
Who? Me?
Yes.
He's a medium. For example. Or large or
Ahmed Horani. He is what? He's
Yes.
a small, a medium, a large.
Yes.
Yes.
Small.
Okay, we have a blue one and a red one in that size.
Answer. How much are
Yes.
they?
Good. How much are they? Good. Adnan?
how much are they? The blue sweater is made from 100% polyester and it is 130 riyals.
Good, thank you. The red one is made from wool and cotton. We have a 20% discount. It is now $85, 85 riyals, etc. Great. My nephew prefers red, so I... Yes, yalla. Yes. Omar? Omar.
Would you like to pay a card or by cash?
Good. Would you like to pay in cash or by credit card? Good, thank you. I'd like to pay in cash. We need two of you to read the conversation again. Adnan and Anwar. Read it,
I'll
please.
start. Can I help you, sir?
Yes, please. I'm looking for a sweater for my nephew.
What size is he?
He's small. A small.
Okay, we have a blue one and a red one in that size.
How much are they?
The blue sweater is made from 100% wool and it is 130 riyals. The red one is made from wool and cotton. We have a 20% discount on the red one. It's now 85 riyals.
Great. My nephew prefers red, so I will take the red one.
Would you like to pay in cash or by credit card, sir?
I would like to pay in cash, please.
Good. Now, go to your homework. I think we have a homework now.